Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Josh Carter, the body and life transformation expert. I hope you're doing great. Today, we're going to be talking about Ozempic. Is it the wonder weight loss drug that many claim it to be, or is it something much, much more dangerous? Let's dive in and find out. All right, so before we dive into Ozempic and what it is, what it does, how it works, all that fun stuff, and is it or is it not dangerous, we all want results now. We want the quick fix. We want results now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. We want it now, and that's nothing new, especially when it comes to weight loss. I found this ad from 1898 promoting tapeworms. Yes, tapeworms to help people lose weight. And on there, it actually says, no exercise, no baths, no dieting. I don't understand the bath part. But I mean, the rest sounds pretty great, right? Hey, you take a pill, there's a little thing in it, you can continue to eat what you want, and you lose weight. Yeah, guess what? Not all that healthy, right? Well, similar claims have been made throughout history for various ways to stay lean. I'm not going to say healthy because it ain't, right? To lose weight, drop fat, and you know, there was fen-phen, there's lesser. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff that's come out over the years to help us lose weight quickly and effortlessly, right? Because again, we all want it now, and we all don't want to put any effort. I want $1 million in my bank account, and I don't want to work for it. That'd be great, but you know what? I don't have a magic wand, and that's just not how life works. Enter Ozempic, also known as Wegovy. Also, the generic name is called Seamglutide. All the same thing. Initially designed and approved as a type 2 diabetes drug to help those with type 2 diabetes, and it works pretty well. As it turns out, people who have type 2 diabetes also, a lot of times, are pretty overweight, bordering on obesity. And to be clear, right now the statistics are 3 out of 4, listen to me here, 3 out of 4 Americans are overweight or obese. So this is a big problem. And that's, again, why drug companies and all these other people are looking for solutions, of course, to make money, right? So again, here we have Ozempic. And as it turns out, it worked great for type 2 diabetics, but it also helped them lose weight, a lot of weight, really quickly. So how does it do this? You know, without getting into too much biochemistry or whatever, there's 2 basic mechanisms. One is it affects the hypothalamus of the brain, and it basically tells the brain to turn off hunger and to not have cravings. So yeah, one of the reports that I've read from people who are taking it is it gives them an indifference to food. And for those who, like myself, who have struggled with cravings and binge eating and other like that, that's significant because it can help stop that because you just don't care anymore. There is, of course, a downside. If you're not eating, then you're not literally not feeding your body, giving it the nutrition it needs. It's a downside. We can talk about that another time. But what that one mechanism does is it drastically reduces the number of calories that you take in. And the long and short of weight loss is when you decrease your calories, right? You create a caloric deficit, you're going to lose weight. Muscle, fat, yeah, we don't want to lose muscle. We do want to lose fat. Again, I'm not going to get too deep into that, but weight loss occurs because of you just don't want it. The other thing that it does is that it actually slows gastric emptying, which means the time it takes for you to eat it and the time it takes for it to come out is longer. And when that food is still in your belly, the signal that it sends to your brain is, we're good, we got food, you don't need to be hungry. So again, it's a signal to not eat as much. So once again, it decreases your caloric intake. So essentially what Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide, what it does is it tells your body not to eat as much. It crushes cravings, stops you from caring about food, binge eating, all wonderful things. Multiple downsides. One is that, again, you can literally be malnourished. You can literally be malnourished, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this can be a wonderful thing for some people, but everybody wants in on this bandwagon. And the downsides, again, can be pretty significant. So again, if we're talking about, is it a wonder drug? Kinda. But are there drawbacks? Absolutely. So is it evil? Is it gonna kill you? Things like that? Probably not. The truth is somewhere in the middle. Okay, and it depends on who you are. So for some people, this is going to be great. For most people, I would argue it's really not the solution that you're looking for, and I'm going to tell you why. There's a long-term study that has been done with people who've been using Ozempic, and what this graph shows is that they lost a lot of damn weight. 68 weeks they tracked them for, and they lost a lot of weight. But then on the other side of that graph, if you look, that's what happens when they stop taking it. And within a year, they put back on 2/3 of the weight. That's a problem. That's a big problem. And the study didn't go past that, so who knows what happens after that. My guess is the weight continues to pile on, right? And so what the researchers said was essentially, yeah, hey, it works, but you're gonna have to take it for the rest of your life. Are you kidding me? You have to take it for the rest of your life? Okay, so let me go into why that is potentially a problem. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna decrease calories. Yeah, we're gonna lose weight. There are problems associated with that. But we're not addressing the underlying issue. We're not addressing the underlying issue. We're putting a Band-Aid over the problem and not, why are we overeating? There's a reason. Why is that? Yeah, this drug's gonna make us not care for a while and not eat, but when we stop taking it, the problem still exists. The problem still exists, right? And a lot of people continue to overeat. The same thing happens with a lot of gastric bypass, whether they're doing the sleeve or the staple or the whatever, right? The various methods of essentially just shrinking the stomach. That too forces you to have less calories because your stomach just isn't very big and you literally just can't eat that much. Eventually, over time, the stomach expands. And if we didn't address the reason why you were overeating in the first place, you will continue to eat in the pattern that you did before. And I shouldn't say everybody, but the stats show that many of these people just put the weight back on because it wasn't a solution. It really wasn't. It was just a temporary quick fix. Again, a Band-Aid over the problem. So that is that is an issue. And so what we need to look at and what we need to dive into is essentially, why are we doing this? And it comes down to your internal environment. Typically, and I love this quote, I'm going to kind of sum it up here, paraphrase Mel Robbins. The number one reason people don't achieve their goals is because they don't believe they deserve it. They don't believe they're worthy, so they will find ways to self-sabotage. And we all do it. You, me, everybody. But when we address on an identity level, which is pretty damn deep, who we are and what we deserve, then going after it doesn't become a problem, because of course we're going to do it because we're worth it. So the long and short of it is, can Ozempic help? Yes. But if we don't believe in our core that we are worthy of health, happiness, losing weight in a relatively short term is meaningless. Because if it's not in our internal world yet, meaning we don't believe we deserve it, anything that we create in our external world, meaning literally what's on the scale, is only going to be temporary. Same goes for making money or anything else, right? If I win the lottery and make $10 million, but in my core and my belief, I only believe that I'm a broke person because my parents told me this, or that money is evil or whatever, I will find a way to burn through that money and go back to being broke, right? And the same is true with weight loss. If we don't believe we are worthy of health and happiness, we'll find a way to f it up. We all do it, right? So, is Ozempic evil? No. Can it help some people? Absolutely. Is it the solution that we're all looking for? I would argue no, because we need to look a little bit deeper and create habits that serve us and help us become the best versions of ourselves, which this isn't rocket science, people. Eat better in a way that serves you and nourishes not only your body, but your soul. Eat in a way that honors you and becoming your best version. Do you have to be perfect all the time? Hell no. I eat pizza or a burger or, ice cream or cookies or something on a weekly basis. Do I do it every day? No. But every once in a while is fine, because it's not what we do every once in a while that matters, it's what we do with consistency. So I'm not saying you gotta, eat nothing but, salads and organic this and that every single day. That. No, I'm not down with that. But when you treat your body honorably on a consistent basis, it will in turn honor you. Because everything we do in our present is either an investment in or a debt that will be incurred by our future self. So are you investing in yourself, or are you incurring a debt that your future self will have to pay? And Ozempic is a cheat. Short version, it's a cheat. Some people can use it and maybe create new habits and then come off and everything will be fine. I'm gonna whip out my crystal ball here and say most won't. That's not gonna happen. People, when they come off it, they're gonna balloon right back up because they're not addressing the underlying issue, which is they've got problems of belief of who they are at their core. They have to be something in order to do something, in order to have something. It is a be, do, have model. You have to be the person first so that you can do what you need to do to have what you want to have. Most people get that completely backwards. Not you, not anymore. Now you know better, right? So what are you worth? What are you worth? Are you going to invest in yourself so that your future self can reap the rewards of the investment that you're making right now? Or are you going to incur a debt that your future self will have to pay? And don't be mistaken. Your future self will have to pay it. And you know how they say, oh, it's never too late. Bullshit. There are people in the hospital right now where it's too late because they waited too long. I'll deal with my health tomorrow. I'll start eating right. I'll start exercising tomorrow or next week after this one thing is done or whatever. No. At some point, it is too late and you have missed the boat. So I encourage you, believe in yourself. Believe that you are worthy. Believe that you are capable. Believe that you deserve to be healthy, happy, confident, all of those wonderful things. And when you have it in your internal world, your life will change, and so too will your external world. You will have the body, the health, the leanness, the confidence that you so deserve, that I know you want, and I believe you deserve, but you need to believe it too. Seamglutide, Wegovy, Ozempic, cheat. Okay, I get it. Quick fixes sound awesome, but ultimately it's really not going to solve your problems. So I hope that makes sense. I don't want to talk anybody out of it. That's just my 2 cents based on damn near 30 years of working with people on their internal environment so they can have the external body health and confidence that they want and deserve. So if you want more, if you want to learn more, I got a couple things for you. One is you should check out my Ignition Academy Blueprint. I'll put the link in the description below. It is my step-by-step process. I hold nothing back. It's going to walk you through everything you need to do literally in a step-by-step process to achieve the results you want, from the mindset to the nutrition to the training, everything. So the link is in the description below. And also, if you want to book a call with me, have at it. I got a link down there too, right? Free, no obligation. We can discuss what your custom solution would look like. And I'll take care of you, right? I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. And if you want any other videos on any other topics, you say, hey, what about this? What about that? How do I eat this? My calorie level's that. How do I train? I got you. Let me know. I'll create a custom video just for you. And obviously, like and follow for more. I hope you're having a great day. I hope this was helpful. Talk to you later.